get to our last segment, and that's 5-5. Now, our last episode, we did top defenses of the 2000s until today. We're doing the top QBs of the 2000s and until. So 5-1. We ain't got Drew. Drew usually kicks it off. 5-1. It's only 4 of us, so we're gonna kick it off with Kev. At number five, Kev, who you got for your top QB 2000s until now?
I got a man that is 8-4 out of 12 playoff games with 2,815 yards, 18 touchdowns. He's won 2 championships in the playoffs. And for regular season, he is 3rd behind Favre and Rivers in starts consecutively with 210. My man, my guy, Let's fucking get it.
All right. John, who you got at number 5?
At number 5, I got Big Ben.
That's a good
Breaking
pick.
news, ladies and gentlemen. Denver did take a game on LA as
Good
of right
shit.
now.
They almost came back.
Yeah, Denver almost gave it up. They're throwing mad turnovers.
All right. Big Ben at number 5 for John. Eddie, who you got?
My number 5 is potentially one of the only players to not win a Super Bowl, unfortunately, on this list, but one of the most dynamic quarterbacks I've ever seen growing up. That pretty much one of the quarterbacks I saw. We say it a lot on this podcast. We call it the school of Favre. So my number 5 is Brett Favre.
Oh.
He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got one.
Oh, yeah. He got one. Sorry.
He won in the
one.
90s, though.
And
Yeah, that was true. But again, in this bracket,
He won it when he was still young.
Downey Gate, they cheated him out of one. Well, they ain't cheating. They beat him out of one.
He could have won a couple.
Yeah.
Bounty Gate.
I remember
hands out.
a lot of us was watching that game together, right? The 3 of us was watching that game together.
The Bounty Gate game?
Well,
Yeah.
I was still in
Most
Chicago.
of us, yeah.
Really?
No, yeah. Kevin, I think
What
we
year
were
was that?
2010.
I came. That was
I think before that. I think it was like
2009?
09, 2010.
2009, yeah.
I came fall 2010. I believe it was like that 09.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I think you're right, Ed.
It was 09. It was
That
09.
game.
Damn, it's been 11 years? 11 years?
Bro, that
We're
game
old,
was
guys.
brutal.
We're old.
So,
Nah, it might be. Come out. It might have been before that.
I know I was still in Chicago because I remember being in my dad's crib watching that game and like, yo, they was fucking Favre up. So, but at number 5.
Wait. Before we get Favre went from the Packers to the Vikings, right?
Mhm.
No, he went from the Packers to the Jets.
To the Vikings.
To the
Alright, so
Vikings.
he played for the Jets in 08. So yeah,
As Barrett said, he had a cup of coffee with the Jets and then allegedly showed his Peter to a couple of reporters there. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was a big thing.
Okay.
Right.
Allegedly.
all legit.
At number 5, never won a championship. Like hosting dogfights. But the most electrifying QB we've ever seen and is the blueprint for a lot of the young guys today. Sir Michael Vick is number 5 on my list. Kev, number 4.
Well, my number 4 is Dev's number 5, and again, one of the most dynamic, electrifying quarterbacks I've ever seen. And again, to reiterate, he definitely did shape the game and left like his blueprint for like what we see a lot of today.
Right.
Perfect example, Lamar, and why he's the MVP based on his performance what he did last year.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. But out of those, which one's more electrifying?
Lamar.
Yeah. Mike Vick started that.
All right. Johnny, number 4.
I love the QBs you mentioned. Vic, my guy, but my list is strictly Super Bowl winners.
Okay.
Brett Favre's my guy, one of my favorite QBs of all time. He didn't win his Super Bowls in 2020. But my number 4 is my guy, Eli. Come on now. I'm not gonna lie, I almost put him at number 3 because you gotta look. I put it this way. Obviously, I could talk about his whole regular season stuff, but when it came to the playoffs,
Lights
Yeah.
out.
he beat Matt Ryan.
Right.
He
He
beat
beat the
Favre,
bad man. He beat the bad man.
beat the bad man.
He beat Cap.
Packed Dad's team up, the Niners,
He,
Yeah, he did.
packed them.
Yeah.
and he beat the GOAT 2 times. He beat
Right.
the GOAT
No,
2
yeah.
times. Come on, gotta
Right.
give my man's credit.
Y'all give him too much credit,
GOAT
though.
2 times.
Yeah,
y'all give
yeah,
him
he's
too
on
much
the
credit for
honorable.
Elite defense.
Elite Manning. That's what it's to be called.
Can't spell elite without
Can't
Eli.
spell that elite without that Eli in it.
Can't spell elite without Eli.
All right, Ed, go.
Eli.
I'm gonna go with someone
Put him at
who's
number 3.
low key underrated. I think he went to 4 championship games because he did play in 2 different conference. 4 different NFC championship games. Went to 2 Super Bowls, lost 1, won 1. Kurt the Hurt Warner.
Word. And piggybacking, Ed,
That's one of my honorables.
we simpatico, because at number 4, I also have Kurt Warner. My list, again, I know people like to throw out Super Bowl. My list is pure talent. That's how I did my list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
Pure
all have
talent.
different. That's why I said when we was talking about it, I was like, you set your criteria and just go with
Yeah.
your criteria. My criteria is championship.
Yeah, championship plays it, but it's talent to me.
But talent also plays a
Yeah.
role in my picks. And obviously, number 3 is the only one on my list. When we get to number 3, it's the only one on the list that has less Super Bowl rings than everybody on my list.
All
Everybody
right.
on my list got 2 or better.
So piggybacking off Ed, number 4, Kurt Warner. Kev, who you got at number 3?
So just kind of with the same concept that Johnny has. The top 3 on my list, I did buy chips, even though the person I'm about to mention I would put above my number 1 and my number 2. I'm just throwing some shade why I didn't put my number 1. But anyway, my number 3 holds NFL record for completions, passing attempts, passing yards and touchdowns. The man, the New Orleans Saint himself, Drew Brees, and 1 chip to a city that needed it
At the time.
at the time.
But
Yeah,
they
so he's number 3. So he could be higher. He could be number 1 if he had more chips.
Yeah, they beat my nigga up to get that though. All right, John.
My number 3 is on the same. Drew Brees is my number 3. And I was this close to switching him out for the bad man. This
Yeah.
close. This close. That close.
Batman is top of my honorable mention.
All right, Ed, number 3.
So I think with this list, because it's, it started in the 2000s and it ends of the 2010s, 2020 till current, you made it a little hard. I think we had a little, not argument, but discussion before we started this podcast today. I wanted to include the guys that are still playing today. That would be Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, I guess, if you put him in that category, Tom Brady. But my number 3 is actually going to be one of the new age guys. Should have 2, only has 1. Call it recency bias, but what I saw on Sunday night, it's got to be Russell Wilson. I mean, that guy is primed to be.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah.
Man, my man's
He's sleeping out. Let Russ cook season is finally happening, and I'm glad that they're doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pete Carroll.
Thank you. Russ that guy, but my man Ed's trying to pander to like the younger guys, man. It's just,
I am. Listen, we gotta get more likes and subscribes and downloads and
the old
rating. We gotta do all that.
Old heads is chilling right now. They're more likely to don't join the Zoom with
So,
us. Right?
Nah, keep it a buck. Like Cole be saying, like Russ is like dead in the middle of 2 generations.
Yeah,
right now,
word.
bro.
And I respect Ed pick. That's a really
Little
good
bro
pick.
and big bro all at once. Huh?
He's an honorable mention. But my number 3 is a person who I really feel gets slept on. And in the early 2000s, when Peyton was said to be the guy,
I know where
this
you're going.
guy
I know.
was the only person
where
that
you're
was
going.
competing with him. Like, was a
Mhm.
real conversation about him being better than Peyton. And that's
Mhm.
Steve McNair.
Mhm.
Number 3. Unfortunately, he died, some real shit happened. God, condolences. But when Steve McNair was playing and he did the co-MVP, he was arguably better than Peyton because of what
McNair was the man.
Because of what he can do. Not only was he smart, he can scramble, he had the arm, everything that Peyton had, and a little bit more. But it was always like that 1 and 2, 1A, 1B with Steve and Peyton. So I wanted to show Steve some respect because a lot of times people
Steve
take
was
his
that
name
guy, though.
when it comes to that era of QBs. He was definitely 1A, 1B with Peyton. So number 3.
And a lot of people forget he was this close.
Yeah.
This fucking close.
Exactly. So
this fucking close.
Number 3, I got Steve McNair. All right, Kev, number 2.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
John, say my number 2, bro. 'Cause I ain't putting him at 1.
Go Brady.
Oh my Lord!
Let's go, Brady.
Disgrace. He should be everybody's.
Let's go. And all I wrote for my notes was because I'm not that disrespectful, even though I can.
Whatever.
I can be disrespectful, but I won't. So I'm gonna say it. Go Brady.
Thank you.
6 rings.
Thank you. Go Brady. And how? Look, Kevin hates all the teams over there. He could admit it, and he don't even play. And Brady don't play over there no more.
Right.
Go
Bro.
Brady.
Bro, and the last little note that I wrote is fuck the tough rule, bro. So that's it. That's all I got.
All right, John. So I pretty much know how John let's go from here then.
Yeah, so do I.
It's predictable from right
now. All
now.
right, so John, at number 2, who you got?
Peyton Manning.
Big Head Peyton.
I had to have both Manning.
Right.
Shout out to the Manning brothers.
Shout out to the Manning brothers.
I mean, Peyton, I love Peyton, though. Personality, commercial-wise.
Yeah, he's funny, son.
I like Peyton, man.
Nationwide is on your side.
Big leaning head ass. All right, Eddie, who you got?
Following up with John, I'm going Dangle, Peyton Manning.
At number 2, it's Tom Brady.
Wow. John, I think it's only me and you, bud.
So,
Disgrace.
Again, Tom Brady, we know.
I hate saying.
Time out. You're saying this? We're gonna break it down. This Brady gave you 3 rings in 1 decade and gave you another 3 in another decade.
That's what That's the only reason why.
Right, come on now.
That's the only reason why he's where he is.
Come on, don't let that hate. Let that hate out your heart.
Yo, I'll have.
You got it out.
I have no hate for Brady.
Let that hate out your heart.
Like I said earlier,
I just can't. I'm just not putting him at number 1 on this list.
I'm not saying what Kev is. I'm not saying what Kev is saying. I'm saying this QB is the most talented QB that we've seen of this decade. In that position. That's where and he has 2, and that's it. But mine was purely off talent. Who was the most talented person at the position to me? Although Grady got all the accolades, he ain't the most talented to me.
I mean, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that came out of the 6th round out of Michigan. Nobody believed in him. You know, obviously, you want to call it the system. You want to call it what it is. Like, I got to see this guy 2 games every year for fucking 10 years, pretty much, of my life. He makes players around him better. I don't.
All right, so at number 1, we get into the number 1 QB of the 2000s until Kev at number 1. Your number 1, my number 1. Let the people know who it is.
I can say it together. No, say it together.
Known as the most intelligent man
Brian
to
Fitzpatrick.
ever play the position.
Brian Fitzpatrick.
Known to be the most accurate man to play the position.
Yep.
Actively known as the coach on the field. Not actively known. Formerly known as the coach on the field. By the grace of God and an amazing defense, finally got his 2nd ring.
Right. Peyton Manning.
Peyton the gunslinger.
Peyton Manning.
That's your ones.
Right.
Now, for the real
Alright.
number one, for me,
All right, John, you ready?
For the other
John,
half.
you ready?
For the
Oh,
other
bro,
half.
funny.
you watch tape on Peyton? Bro, you talk about dissection of defenses?
Of course.
Bro,
Of course.
oh my
And
God.
that's how I broke it down as just for the skills
Oh,
for that
I
position.
want to talk that dissection.
Yo,
Look, I'm
I
gonna tell
don't.
y'all this. Look, remember when Madden used to do the QB ratings? Payne shit was the whole field.
Yeah, the vision. Yeah,
Like the
that's
QB
fact.
Yo,
ratings
You know
Payne
what's funny?
shit was the entire field.
Y'all want to talk dissection? The Falcons was up 28-3, and my man
They
Tom
told.
Brady
That's
went
Falcons.
surgical.
That's the Falcons.
Surgical.
That's the Falcons.
Yo, that game was like
That's talking about, look, I love Peyton Manning.
The Falcons lost that game more
that
than
game was
the Pats
like
won that game.
what's
I love
game.
Peyton Manning. I love Peyton Manning. He is surgical, but my man Brady is surgical when it matters.
Bro, all I'm saying is that game
28-3, and Tom Brady. How many yards he threw for in that fourth quarter and overtime?
I don't know how many.
Over
I think
200.
like three.
I'll tell you that right
three.
now.
All right, so
I think
at
he
number
cracked
one, Eddie, Johnny, QBs of the 2000s until now. Who is you guys' number one?
Tom Brady.
Wait. No. You know what you gotta say. Ed, come on now. You know what you gotta say. You gotta say it together, Ed. Let's go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Tom Brady.
Go Brady. What's wrong with you, Ed? Go Brady.
I don't like it.
That 28-3 game, I'll be honest, I don't know whatever that torture style is, like they like death by 100 cuts, bro. Bro, that game was like
Right.
They had so many opportunities to just
they didn't
run
know
the
they was
ball.
leaking until
It's fucking crazy.
that unbelievable catch.
Yo, he
Everything
threw for
caught.
246 yards in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know that's
I mean,
That's
what it comes down to is what John said. He gave us 3 championships in 1 decade. Not us. He gave the Patriots 3 championships in 1 decade, and then 3 more right after. Like, I mean,
And again,
it sucks. Actually, my real number one is Chad Pennington. But,
yo, Chad was on my list. You know, that was my guy. So
yeah, you want to go honorables?
Yeah,
Let's get the honorables out of the way.
Chad Pennington.
Chad Pennington, number 1.
Donovan McNabb.
Donovan McNabb, number 2. Jeff Garcia, slept on. Dante Culpepper, I don't believe was said.
Who did I have at the top of my original list?
Trent Green was said.
Yeah, I had Dante Culpepper because I forgot in 04 he threw for over 4,000 fucking yards, 39 T's, and only 11 hits.
We didn't mention the young guns, but obviously Patrick Mahomes, obviously Lamar. Cam Newton, obviously Lamar, obviously Cam Newton.
It's too early for Lamar.
Oh, ready? I don't know if y'all ready for this one. Rich Gannon! Yo! Man, Dev. You see, you're the only guy I respect in this podcast.
We here.
Rich Gannon. Yeah. I mean, he slept on. And Jeff Garcia super slept on, too. Like, Brad Johnson's another good one.
Trash.
Eli, we said. Did we say Carson Palmer? Carson Palmer. Vinny Testaverde. Nah, but he was like Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe. And after he left the Pats and went to the Bills, he was annoying for me.
Alex Smith.
What about Jeff Garcia?
Alex, we said Jeff Garcia, John. That was like the second name we said.
I heard being shouted out. I didn't hear every name. My bad.
Oh, Tim Tebow.
Rex Grossman.
Oh, we doing that? We at that point of the honorable mentions? Okay, Mark Sanchez.
I'm joking. Honestly, Giant fans, like, y'all gonna hate him, but Tony Romo.
Definitely.
Yeah, Tony Romo.
Definitely.
Oh, come on. Did we name him? I don't know if we named him. I might have missed it. I named a lot of names. Did we say Donovan McNabb?
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah. What about Giants quarterback before Eli?
Kerry Collins?
Yeah, Kerry.
Oh God. Oh God, no.
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins, Kurt Warner, then Eli.
Right.
Who else? Trent Green.
I said Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez, we said.
07,
2 back-to-back AFC
08,
championships.
09 year, honest to God.
Oh,
like, he was killing.
Des Nance, Alex Smith.
I said Alex.
Alex Smith, we said that.
I said Alex. That's my guy.
Colin Cap.
Kyle
Kyle
Cat. He
Uh,
got robbed a couple of years.
About it.
I'm out.
No,
I'm out.
Time out. There's more.
Ooh.
Big Ben, we said already though.
I put Big Ben on my list. So
Breeze, we said.
Oh, the bad man, Aaron Rodgers. He ain't made
Oh,
my list, but
Oh yeah, the bad man,
no.
obviously.
Another honorable mention. He won a Super Bowl. Joe Flacco.
right, Joe.
Come on.
Even though
Won
they
a Super Bowl.
Because the lights went out.
Joe Flacco. My brother's man's Matthew Stafford.
Matty Ice, even though he plays for a sucky team, still a good quarterback.
Yeah.
So people
Let's
don't
see.
listen to me. I'm like, bro, all them touchdowns you think Julio's getting, Calvin's
Jackson.
getting.
Did we say Mike Vick? Mike Vick.
He was put on the list.
yeah.
He was on a list. He was on somebody's list.
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Vince Young.
No.
He got robbed
Kerry.
too.
Did we say Kerry Collins? We said Kerry Collins.
Vince Young got robbed too.
Troy Smith.
Vince Carter? No. Yeah. No. It was for the. No, he played for the Cowboys. Something Carter.
Quincy
Carter. Quincy Carter.
Yeah.
Quincy Carter. He was terrible.
Shout out to my man Byron Leftwich too.
Byron Leftwich. Yeah, that counts.
Yeah, he had a solid run.
Brunell. Mark Brunell.
Mark Brunell. Yeah, absolutely. Mark Brunell. God damn. Now I gotta. Fuck. Hold on.
All right.
I know there's more. We're missing more.
Dad, your man's Rex Grossman.
I already said Rex bum ass. Rex was trash.
I thought we forgetting somebody.
I feel like we're missing somebody big. Big Ben, we said.
They were big names, but there was a lot of trash QBs in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
1 year. What was that? He played for the Bears, and then he went from the Bears to the Cowboys.
Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl with the Bucks. Monte Culpepper, I don't know if we said him.
Yeah, it was a QB. He played with the Bears. He played behind Rex, and then he went to the Cowboys. I can't remember his ass. He was a bum though. They thought he was good. They thought he was gonna be good.
Philip Rivers got disrespected.
Yeah.
Time out. He was good. Matt Hasselbeck.
Matt Hasselbeck. I wasn't talking about Matt though.
No, I know he wasn't talking about. I just saw Matt Hasselbeck.
Yeah.
Did we say Steve McNair?
Yeah. Steve McNair was number 3 on my list.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right.
Come on. Wait. You gotta think about every.
John's thinking about Madden and looking at the Madden rosters from.
I should, but I don't got the Madden on. I think we got everybody.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I feel like I forgot maybe 1 or 2 people. There's a good possibility.
All right. Any Redskins quarterbacks that was good? Or former skin.
RG3 for like 5 minutes. Kirk
RG3?
Cousins for like 3 minutes. That's it.
Wrap it up, Molly. That's it.
All right.
Trent Dilfer, didn't he win a couple of Super Bowls?
Won a Super Bowl with the Ravens.
All right. That's episode 23 of the OSA podcast.